Boulder, Colorado, one of the most picturesque locations. Buffaloes will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will get the first possession of the game. And as we look out on the field, here comes the man who makes it all go, and that's this quarterback.
Yeah, and he's big time. That's why he's up for all these awards. He's...
Oh, what a grab by the defense! Not able to get loose on the return, but what a play to put his team in business at the 33.
Tell you what, defensive dream, right? You dream about coming out, setting the tone, you practice your script all week of what you want to be in, how you want to be successful, and bam, right out the gates, forcing the INT. Let's go.
Well, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Running behind that left side. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. Looking to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. From the gun, give on the inside. Pushes and picks his way ahead for 6 yards. He's down at the 8. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They move the tight end all over. Now the play fake. He's got it and still on his feet. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
How nice is it in this offense to have a tight end like that guy that can come up with plays for you all over the field? We just saw the big third down catch. He set him up here in the red zone. I like going back to him, maybe lining him and flexing him outside, getting a one-on-one opportunity for him to use his size advantage.
The Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. A first down run in the red zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs!
And where did I start for this offense? The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in the rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Quarterback moving. He's going to take off. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. On the return, it's French. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
When you make big plays for your quarterback in the game, you catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
A strike downfield. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And the incompletion brings up a second down. He's looking to throw. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. They'll go to the ground. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's Herrera. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Quarterback sacks is a trend that this offense would like to put an end to pretty quick. Somehow they're able to win their last game out, even though they gave up 4 sacks in that one. That was a huge point of emphasis for this coaching staff. Here early in this one, first quarter, they've now already given up 1.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Fires left. Pulls it in. The expressway is wide open. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
The best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
He's open on the right. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Quarterback on the keeper. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Got his man downfield. Off to the races to the right. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got...
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, TCU.
Hey, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Got a man, it's Kane. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Complete downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. From the gun, running back on the move.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting him drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
They try to pop a run on the draw.
Well, he was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for loss.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke, at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Handoff from the gun. Fights off a defender. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. It'll be a draw. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
It's a curious play call offensively to try to throw after that great gain on the ground the snap before. If you're winning in the trenches up front, keep it going. Let the big fellas go to work. I don't like the idea of throwing the ball there.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. What great protection, and he lets it go down the middle. The Buffaloes send out the punt unit. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. To the ground with the back. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff from the shotgun. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. It's 1st down from their own 23-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Looking to throw, it's Herrera. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Hey, the defense knew coming into this one this guy was going to be a factor, but they have done nothing to stop him. They don't have any answers. This guy already has over 100 yards receiving, and we're not even done the half.
And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The snap sets up the throw. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. And he's dragged down. The completion short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. They'll put the tight end in motion. Give to the back. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Wants to throw on 2nd down. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He caught it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Horned Frogs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Here's the fly sweep. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to slam in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Trying to make their way to the promised land on 3rd and goal. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Here comes the field goal unit. This is a short kick, but the problem is the angle. And that is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the 2nd half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the 1st half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Gets it out fast. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it! Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Hit as he throws. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Horned Frogs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Quick completion to the right. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Downfield, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. On the move at the 30. And he breaks into the open. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Looking left. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. Would have just been a 49-yard field goal try, but they're hungry for touchdowns, so they'll try to move the chains on 4th and short. Quarterback extends the play. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. The offense lining up for a first down play. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Duke is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Louisiana Tech. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Buffaloes will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. He's gonna pass. Finds his big tight end. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Off the play fake. Throws toward the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Last play didn't go as planned. Now 2nd and 10 from the 26. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. And the Buffaloes have pushed it inside the 20. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Davis. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. This is a designed run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Got it! Takes it to the house! Touchdown, Buffaloes! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt, first half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak, it looked like it was ugly, but now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. He'll pull it on the read. At the 35, he's open. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play.
The offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's got his man. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the move, it's French. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. And now the offense will come onto the field again. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Safe completion on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Buffaloes will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings, try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Herrera. Trying to get to it. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. On the return, it's French. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. He's got the tight end.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Got his man in the middle. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On third down, he drops to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. The give to the back. Jukes his way for more. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He turns that loose down the right side.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air, and offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't picked.
Looking to throw, it's Herrera. Getting some heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
Rifles it down the middle. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football. Had to get a stop. Forcing a turnover. Best case scenario. Offense back on the field, trailing in the 4th quarter. Time to go win it.
He's got it. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Now on first down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Pocket starts to collapse. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll try the run. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Herrera. Quickly complete.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. The Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Trying to find his man on first down. He's got his man. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. After that last completion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They keep attacking through the air. Finds the tight end. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got him downfield. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They'll go with a direct snap. And they corral him at the 2-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado!
Massive score, now massive decision making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? If you want to go for it, that's your decision.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Reels it in down the left side. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. Looking to throw, it's Herrera. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And it's good! After the earlier miss, redemption and celebration after the game winner. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder.